We literally came up with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, almost 8 products in the span of 10 minutes. Hey everyone, Hurricane Liz here. And in this video, I'm going to show you guys how to use a very cool tool called Market Intelligence Product Discovery to find a product idea to get started with your very first private label product. Again, you're going to see in this video how simple, quick, and easy it is to use this tool. And if you want to get a copy of this tool for yourself, there is a link below in the description to head on over there and grab this tool. So where I'm at is Product Discovery by Viral Launch. And I'm going to go ahead and click into the Product Discovery tab, and I'm going to hit Search, and it's going to bring me to this particular screen. Now on this screen, the most effective way to look for a product is by using something called a keyword search. So I'm going to click on keyword search, which is obviously already highlighted because we got this orange line right here. And now it's going to ask me for some criteria. So I'm going to give you my favorite criteria, and I'll break down why they're my favorite and how you can use this criteria to your advantage to instantly find products with the snap of a finger. And I'm not joking when I say that. So let's first head on over into the left-hand side where we'll look at a bunch of different categories. And we have a lot of different choices here. If you have any particular favorite niche, check that off and start there. Or if you want to leave it open to all categories, just leave it unchecked and it'll instantly pick all categories. What I'm going to do for the sake of this actual experiment, let's pick a couple niches that I'm not even really familiar with and see what we can find there. Let's jump on into kitchen and dining, which I'm no longer really that aware of. I used to be pretty good at kitchen and dining. We'll go into sports and outdoors. We'll allow electronics, computers, and accessories. And let's look at cameras and photos. Let's still look at cell phones. I'm just picking random niches that I don't really know anything about. And I think these will serve pretty well. And now I'm going to look for products with a certain average monthly revenue. And what that basically means is I want to find products that in that niche, the average monthly revenue is $20,000 or higher. Usually I like to see products with at least $10,000, but for the sake of this example, since we've already checked off quite a bit, I'm going to leave it at $20,000 a month. So I want only products that make at least $20,000 a month. And I also want, I'm going to go lower in this. So I want only products that average about 75 reviews. Okay, so that basically means the average of each of the listings that are available on the first page will be no more than 75 reviews, which means that it's a less mature group, less mature niche, less mature product, and it'll be easier for me to actually compete because 75 reviews is a very doable thing. So I'm going to pick maximum 75. And now there are some advanced filters that I do enjoy. Let me talk about my favorite ones and then allow you to pick whichever ones you want. Now, when I usually do this search, my goal is to not pick that many actual things selected. So I like to pick like 5 maximum, but usually I don't even go anywhere near 5. So the big point is you can tell it what your average profit margin is. So if you want like an average margin of 60%, you can put that here at minimum. But I'm going to ignore that. I want to see a typical sales pattern, which means there's no seasonality. We're not going to get products that sell well in the season. We're not going to get products that are hot right now. We're going to get products that sell all year round, pretty much the same, like it's even. And the other particular filter that I want to point out to is the sales to review filter. So I want to see, this is a really cool actual indicator that shows how many sales there are in relation to reviews. So niches with a high number of sales and a high number of reviews are very mature or very competitive. Ones with a high number of sales and a low number of reviews would mean that that's the one we want to be in. They're prime, they're right for the picking. And then low sales to low reviews means that it's dead in the water. So I want to look at least a 6 sale to review ratio. And then that's about it. I could be picky and decide to do a small shipping tier, which I think I'm going to go with just small just to see what pops up. I've never actually done that, but I don't want to see oversized stuff. So I'm going to go with small for now. And then I'm going to click show keywords. And it's going to take a while. And what we'll do is we'll scroll down to the bottom here and we'll notice that there are 2 pages of stuff. So not that much stuff. So I'll go back in a minute if we don't see anything and fix some of the actual criteria so that we can get a larger amount of products. So far, again, I'm not sure why apartment size refrigerators is popping up. Sometimes there are some things that pop up that aren't the best things in the world. So looks like I got too picky, and that's basically what happened here. So let me go in and go back in there. Let's take out the small tier. Let's just cross this out all together, and let's bring this down to about a 4, and then let's also bring this up to, let's say, 150. Let's see what happens if we do that. Now let's go ahead and show keywords. Okay, so here we go. Now we're getting a little bit better numbers. So we got wine preservation opener, Arctic air. I'm not too sure what that is, but let's just open it up on the side to start seeing what we've got going. Wi-Fi spy camera. That's very interesting to me. I'm going to go ahead and pop that up, as well as this. Now, the other thing that I wanted to point out is what we could do here is we could sort these by idea score, which is basically Jungle Scout's proprietary algorithm for telling you whether or not an idea is good. Now, a simple caveat here before we go on, a lot of times that score is just kind of based on what they feel. So I have a lot of products myself that I've done that even in the past have been ranked a 3, and they do fucking amazing. Like, I'm talking about almost $700,000 in a single month. So don't always listen to what they say. You should investigate further. But for the sake of this actual example, we're just going to see what it rates a 5-star. That way we can kind of have an idea of what's going on here. So this solar charger bank has always been extremely good, but it's electronic. Let's see what else we got. Inflatable air track. I have no idea, but the price is pretty high. There are a lot of products here. We've got really a ton of them. We probably could have also narrowed it down a little less. Zoom lens for smartphone. Portable solar battery. Battery keeps popping up. So do these hidden security cameras. Braided lightning cable. Let's just look at that. I mean, there's really a lot of stuff that keeps popping up. Envelope sleeping bag. I'm not exactly sure what that is, but let's just have a look. And really, there's a ton of information here. And you guys just go ahead and ignore my cat. She's just crying in the background. Let's look at this hidden spy cam also. This one seems to have a ton of searches and things like that. And we'll just look at the first 10 pages. Wireless thermometer smoker. I'm not even sure what the heck that is. Giant beer pong. Okay, and I think we've got enough to kind of look around and see what we can find. Not sure what kind of dinner set this is, but we'll open it up. I'm not very familiar with many of these niches at all, so that's why I'm kind of just guessing. This beach microfiber towel is very seasonal, so you don't want to look at things that are seasonal. Okay, and this is the last one that we'll look at. Okay, so let's take a look at what we've got here. We've got this Arctic air cooler. This looks like it's something that's branded, so I would just ignore that. But some people are calling them personal space cooler. So we could look at this personal space cooler and get a better idea of what it is. So from that particular keyword, I'm going to go and hit personal space cooler, and I'm sorry for the caps. And then after we do that, what I'm going to go ahead and do is take a look at their Chrome extension and see what's going on here. And here, the idea score is a little less because I took the keyword from it. But in general, still not a bad actual idea if you have some sort of interest of going into the personal space cooler. And the reviews are also, as you can see clearly, very low. So this is also a seasonal item because it is probably hot only in the summer. So that's one idea. Second idea is this Wi-Fi spy cam. So it's a hidden spy camera. So let's take a look at how well this particular thing does. Wi-Fi spy camera. Does really well, actually. So this is a very good one, and this would be something very easy to actually get in China. Reviews, let's take a look at reviews. Not that many at all. This is a brand new hot niche. It's actually pretty super. I really like it. I think it's great. And this is a big slam dunk. I'm going to write this one down myself. It looks pretty sexy. So I'm actually looking for paper and pen here. Like I said, you're getting some fresh content in here. So Wi-Fi spy camera is something I recommend. The next one is this all-in-one travel adapter, which I think in general are always hot. So if we take a look at what this shows, we've got really good numbers. This doesn't show very well. Let's take a look at why it only shows 3 stars so you guys get a better understanding. Let's jump into the detailed stats and then look at the VL analysis. So high review rating. Let's take a look and see if that's the case. Oops. Let's open it back up. And let's see what the reviews look like. If we scroll over here to the side, there's this one with 876, but not really much else. So I still kind of like it. It's pretty good. So that's the second one that I liked a lot. I think it's awesome. So there's 2. So I'm going to write this one down too. As you guys can see, you should always be compiling a list of ideas. So I'm also, as I tell you guys these, I'm writing them down. If you haven't seen my video with Josh where he heard me on a webinar, he's actually works with me, and as he heard me talking about products on one of these YouTube videos, he went ahead and decided to start his own product, and now he's at $30,000 a month on that single product. So here we are looking at bamboo leaf plates, which it did say were hot right now, so that means that a lot of other people are looking to source these. But let's see what we have. Pretty good all the way around. I see still a lot of potential with these. Good price point and very low number of reviews. So very easy to jump into this market and do well too. That's the third one. So, I mean, these, I'm not just saying that these are great for shits and grins. They actually are. I'm showing you guys that right here. Solar Charger has long been a good product, so I'm willing to bet that it's going to continue to be a good product. The one thing that you have to be careful when you do a product like this is that times change and electronics change. So this could be outdated in 6 months and you'd have to move into another actual product. So you could see number 1 has a huge amount of reviews, but everything else does not. So always a great niche if you're willing to jump in there and do that actual work. But I'm going to write this one down too. Next one is these zoom lens for smartphones. Let's take a look at what those do. These are pretty good also. Like really, I'm just pulling in product after product. All those were very good and they were all done with the touch of a button. Just understanding what those actual buttons do. So this one has 1100, this one has 800, but still looks really good. So if you don't have product ideas, then take some of the ones that I'm giving you live on this actual particular video. So let's look at this braided charger. I know chargers can sometimes be a pain in the ass. This cable, you're competing with a lot of people. The price point's very low, but this one seems to be okay. It's not bad at all. The price points are about $19.99. They're probably going to come down. And there's a lot of reviews. So this one I don't like too much. I would skip on this one 100%. Envelope sleeping bag. I don't actually know what the hell this thing is, but let's find out what it does. And I don't really care what it is or what it does. If it makes money, it's good enough. Looks really good. This sleeping bag's awesome. Again, it is camping, so it probably is seasonal, so I wouldn't do it for that particular reason. But there's only one with 2,000 reviews. It's just too quick right now if you're going to do a product like this because it is going to be seasonal. Now we've got this mini spy cam, which looks fine. Doesn't look like that exciting, but the price point is there. The reviews are also not there, which is great. So mini spy cam, I kind of like this spy cam, and I think we had a Wi-Fi spy cam earlier, And now let's look at the last one. Let's look at these melamine plates. I don't even know what the hell those are. When it comes to kitchen stuff, I have no fucking clue what it is. I can't tell a potato ricer from a pasta maker. I don't know the difference. They look not too good. I don't like them because of the price point, but you see Viral Launch likes them. I don't like the fact that they aren't really making a heck of a lot of money. The ones down here are, but the price point is nice and the review quantity are low. So if you like the kitchen niche, this is perfect for you get in here. So I have a couple of clients that are in the kitchen niche. I'm going to write this down so I can let them know. And that's pretty much it. You saw in these past 10 minutes, we literally came up with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, almost 8 products in the span of 10 minutes. You guys can go out there and do it yourself too. Questions or comments, put them in the link below. Other than that, guys, I will see you in the next video. Take care.